back to Taste of Victory. I'm TasteTRC, and it's time for a meta-analysis update on the new Busha Set 4 meta that just dropped a couple weeks ago, or maybe a week ago exactly now actually, for English, which is a Great Legend, our 4th set. So this is a huge weekend for tournaments because we had the official June premiere TO events, which was this weekend with the Core TCG event. And then we also had Pro Play Games, this huge online regional qualifier, which is a 100-person tournament event. So it was a huge Saturday for Digimon events, so it'll really shape up and start defining our meta with this weekend. This, as of today, we do have the Carta Mágica tournament as well on Sunday, which is Canadian-based. But because of distribution issues with Bandai and the distributors, they don't have all their promos in Canada yet. So you can't use any of the power-up pack promos. So I'm going to choose to not look at that too much, since it's not exactly an accurate summary of how the meta will play out in the future, since we will be having those promos as we get more reprints and stuff. So let's go ahead and get into the video and see what exciting things have been going on in this weekend for the Digimon TCG. First up, let's start with the official June premiere TO events, which was Core TCG this weekend. First place that took it was actually a Wargryemon list. So this is, I believe, Eli Hill's list, featured on the Limit Break channel. So show them some love. Make sure you have annotations turned on or whatever they're called, because in the top right corner, you're going to see a little bubble pop up right now. And you could click that link. It'll take you straight to this video. So show my man some love. Show him some love to get for getting first place at this event. Amazing. And he did top indeed with Wargryemon, yellow Wargryemon. So we do have some interesting lists, because going through Japan's lists and what people are building based off of that, we do see like a general pattern to what is played, like 4-Angemon, 4/Angemon, you know, the same old rookies, Bushi, Sawa. But we have some really interesting choices that I think gave Eli the edge to be able to top and get straight up first place at a 242-person event tournament. So this is huge in terms of data. 242 people was a big online regional. First things that you don't really see often is that he's playing the Lotmon. Well, that's a really spicy tech to keep drawing to unbreak your hand. You can play it for free off of Wargryemon. As you go up, he has some really interesting ultimate lists, because you don't see the recovery Angelwomon a lot, which you think you would. Usually people just settle on the Salamon. You see you have 4 down here to recover when deleted. Usually people settle on that as their recovery, but he's also playing the Angelwomon, which is really interesting to choose to dig into the Slash, because Slash lets you hit a lot of breakpoints with its 4K plus Wargryemon's 6K, being able to blow up a lot of stuff when you do those effects together. We also see that he has Magnetramon, which is crazy, which is what I feel would probably give him the edge to help him win the event, because that lets you recover, lets you play out the grind game more, and a lot of other yellow lists that we'll see in this video were not second to that Magnetramon. So you do not have that kind of grind game. Once you, that is really hard. So that, I feel like, really gives you the edge in the mirror, which you're going to be seeing a lot throughout this video, the mirror, because it's such a popular deck. So, you know, you can't just take a list and start piloting it, so definitely go to this man's video, show him some love, watch it, get insight, the deep insight from a first place player's perspective on how to pilot Yellow Wargryemon and why they chose what they did. But yeah, first place, not too surprising, we see Yellow Wargryemon, but the, like, really interesting tech choices in their list. So let's go ahead and go to the next top 8 build list. This is Joe Dobby. So shout out to Joe Dobby. Man has been grinding away hard at the TCG content game, streaming like every day, I believe. Show that man some love. Once again, this video right now in the top right-hand corner, you'll see the link pop up, and you will for any other YouTube video mentioned in this video. So here we see that it's a 242-person tournament, and we get to see that he's listed as matchups, which gives us a more general idea of what was turning out into this tournament. So we see Yellow Wargryemon round 1, because Yellow Wargryemon is a huge popular deck, was a popular meta pick going into this tournament. We see that he actually had the mirror as soon as round 2, which he seems to have lost. I'm assuming he probably goes into more detail on his profiles in this video, so definitely if you want to see that kind of insight, check out that video immediately. But yeah, losing the mirror, it definitely got to be a tough mirror. Round 3, we got the versus Blue Vikemon, so that's really interesting. We got that classic. We got some 1.5 decks trying to you know, squeeze it into BT4 right now, so that's really interesting. Blue Vikemon was able to make it to round 3. We got round 4, green Kua Chaos, so I'm assuming that's just green OTK. Popular, was also one of the popular lists alongside Wargryemon going into this meta. So he wins that 2-1. Then we saw Yellow Wargray, and finally green Kuwagamon, which is incredible, seeing how much Wargryemon is being represented right now. And then Green Kuwagamon was the second most popular meta pick, with people saying it's probably the best deck to compete with Yellow Warg, sorry about that. And I do believe that for Eli Hill's match, I can't find the deck list, I've been searching all morning, but I do believe his opponent was Green OTK. For second place was Eli's opponent, so Green OTK topping again in the official core TCG tournaments. We have a Yellow Warg, we have a Green OTK, we have Purple Metal Garurumon in the top base right now, filling that up. I believe core TCG will release all the deck lists soon, because I do believe they did that with the previous Bandai events they hosted. So hopefully they're still sticking to that. But yeah, Joe Dobby's list is here. So he is running Purple Metal Garurumon with the promo. The Digiburst card is fantastic to be able to cycle. Make sure you always see your rookie in hand. You always have something. And he is running the Cerberus package, so that is really cool. Be able to play something for free, even though it costs 9 memory and it still has Rush on it. It's a really interesting list. So yeah, you see the Metal Garurumons and the Plutomons running them together, so that's really interesting. So you always have some option you want to hit with it. Really interesting tech choice there. And then only the one of Lady Devi. I definitely encourage you guys to check out the video and see his thoughts on why only that. Because I think in this meta with Wargryemon being able to play out so many rookies, Lady Devi is a fantastic option to go up on. To control the board, get those weenie bodies off board. But I'm assuming he had to cut in to save room for the Cerberus package, which is also a really good call. So yeah, that is Metal Garurumon promo purple into the 5th place. I believe he said this is here. Definitely within the top 8 out of 242 players. So mad respect to Joe Dobby. Congratulations to them and Eli Hill for doing so well. Next up, we got this is going into the top 32 now. Because we got 3 of top 8 was like Green OTK for 2nd, Yellow Warg for 1st, and then 5th was Joe Dobby with his purple Metal Garurumon. Seems there may have been another Green Kawaga in there. This could be somewhere in the top 8 as well. But yeah, next up we got top 32. This Eggman, I believe, is specifically actually 28th place, so even really high up there within 32. So mad congratulations to him. He was playing, as we see here, looks to be a Mastamon Yellow with a Magnetramon, which again, I think that Magnetramon is a really underrated tech. Even if you're not playing a Mega Zoo, because yeah, that grind game is huge, because a lot of people are planning for how much security you got left, and if you recover 1, okay, whatever, you're probably planning that if you're playing against Yellow anyways, but then recover 2 out of nowhere, and then maybe you can still play some amazing rookies like Bushiyaku for game off of its 1 attacking effect. Incredibly underrated tech. I definitely think we're going to be seeing a lot more of Megatramon after this weekend. So this is a technically a mixed build, since you do have Mastamon as your top end, so he has the options to run Trump Sword for removal, which is really cool, because a lot of other removal in Yellow, their natural removal doesn't have a lot of good security effects like Glorious Burst, you know. So Trump Sword also not the strongest, because if the Digimon is suspended, it won't pop it, so not the strongest out of security, but you can still get a body off board. Wargryemon restamps itself, reveal Trump Sword, it's destroyed. So fantastic tech choice in there. So mad respect to the Eggman. He says here he'll be having his own video coming up later this week, so definitely when that video is up, I will add it into the description and into the top right. You can click that, go show them some love. I'll get some insight that I cannot give you the insight on piloting these decks, because I was not piloting them this weekend. So fantastic turnout for him. Mastamon seeing that go that high is really awesome. And I know a lot of fans of Mastamon are going to be happy to see that it can perform at that level. That Promo Gato is really clutch, running 3 of it. It's basically a mini Lucamon, so definitely do not sleep on that Promo Gato. If you have access to it, definitely consider running it. It's a substitute Lucamon, much cheaper, and you know, don't ever feel like, oh, I'm out of the budget range for this deck. You got some great budget options here. And I know another budget option to replace Lucamon was the Promo Patamon that recovers if you are at 2 security or less. On play, recover 1. Also another great option if you want to play purple, or rather budget Mastamon, I meant. So that was top 32, 28th. We got Yellow. We've seen the Yellow as a base is a really popular color, whether you're playing Wargryemon or some other top end. Next up, we got more of top 32. True Champion Steven himself, top 32, I believe specifically was the 25th place. Congratulations to him. So we got a really interesting top end here, because we see he's focused more on Shine Greymon. And I know Huang Zero, who won the previous, the very first, I think, Bandai event undefeated with Rookie Rush. I know he has a Yellow list up right now too that focuses on Shine Greymon as well, because the plan is you start to take advantage with Wargryemon. You know, you're playing it out there, and then you have the grind game of what do you call it, of Shine Greymon in the back. So once they're like putting all this energy to getting rid of Wargryemon, trying to play around that, you still have Shine in the back to grind them out, because Shine Greymon's grind game is incredible. And then you're just playing all these tamers for free, because you got like 7 Rise Greymon. You have 7 options to play out a tamer for free. So, you know, with like TK, you're always just shuffling through your security, getting what you need to unbrick, playing Kari out, so that you always have as much memory as you need to remove stuff off board and start making your big plays. So yeah, Wargryemon with Shine as a backup mega, or really, I believe it's Shine as the main mega, and then Wargryemon as the backup mega is an incredible tool, because you're grinding them out with Shine, and then it's like, dang, and you still got Wargray in the back. What am I supposed to do? Kintaromon seems to be his little favorite tech. I've seen that in a couple of lists, so congratulations to Kintaromon's putting in work. So yeah, another top 32 with a yellow base top. Shine or Wargryemon. We saw Jodabe face a lot of yellow on his way up too. So the big takeaway we're getting right now is that yellow is running away, like huge boost in Booster Set 4. Yellow is eating good between all the ultimates, between the top ends, between these amazing rookies like Bushi. Yellow's doing really, really great. So next up we got, I believe we're moving out of top 32 now, and this is into the top 100. So I did enter this tournament. I did enter at this core TCG tournament. I went 3-3, so after the third loss, I decided to just drop. With that dropping, I was exactly 100th place, so I just barely squeezed into the top 100. And I was playing Blue Imperial. I was playing the list in the deck profile I have done. You can go to my channel and just click through the older videos. It's pretty recent. You'll find it there. And I was making a little small change. I dropped one Gorilla and one Lobo to add in 2 blockers. Just in case Ricky Rush ended up being a more prevalent thing than expected. It was okay. The blocker change was nice. I didn't end up going into them too often, but that was out of my misplace. And I actually have a video, one duel I think was a really great, would make a really great video to analyze my misplays and show like what you could do to analyze your videos that you recorded back and realize what you did wrong, how to correct it. So that's something I'm planning to do versus a black deck, which is a really great match. My first loss of the tournament was to Black Punch. So they were doing well. Black Punch was able to perform as well in this tournament because at that point they were 3-0. So somewhere probably in the top 40s. Congratulations to them. So yeah, I played Imperial 3-3. I finished 100. If I had gone and played another round, maybe finished 4-3. Maybe probably would have been like the top 60 or something like that. But yeah, I learned a lot in this tournament. Didn't do too well. You know, I can't complain. Out of 242, top 100, pretty decent. I'm proud of where I've been. Recognizing my misplays there, trying to keep them in mind and keep them in mind in the future going forward to not do them. So hopefully these next tournaments we're getting top 16, baby. So yeah, that was that. Next we got Orabomb, who I believe when I was looking at the channel, dropped around the same time I did. And we see that it was a yellow Wargryemon list once again. So we see in the top 100s we got yellow Wargryemon. They're doing really well. He's playing, it looks to be green OTK against him. So green OTK is also doing really fantastic up in the top 100s. I did, so my matchups, I should probably let that know so you can see the kind of stuff that is doing well in the tournament. I did play against Allforce, so Allforce was really cool to see piloted in this tournament, did not expect that. Megazoo, the blue, yellow, green Megazoo list, really good. Unfortunately, a bad matchup for them into Imperial. And then I had black in round 3, which they won, so they were pretty high up there, the black Blastmon Punch. After that, it was yellow Wargryemon, which was a really close game. Unfortunately, I had like really strong advantage, really strong start going into that game, and then unfortunately, I couldn't dig into my Imperials. I was like digging like crazy for Imperial, and I couldn't see it. So I ended up breaking out and losing a lot of momentum there. And after that, I think that's when I dropped, because at that point you're like 3-3. It's like, okay, that's enough. There's no top 32 hope at that point. So yeah, we see Orabomb similar ranking to me, so top 100. Shine is putting, or rather Wargryemon Yellow is putting in work. Green TK is in there putting in work as well. So I have these up, but I don't want to like pull up the Discord and maybe like accidentally dox anyone or something like that. So instead, we do have that top 40s. So top, I believe it was 36 or 37 was Tessero, who is a very fantastic, possibly best. A lot of people want to call him best purple player in North America. Very popular purple player in the Discord servers. He was piloting Don Devimon, so Don Devi with that promo, he got 36 or 37th. It was doing really fantastic in that event. Really high finish, showing that Don Devimon, that promo-centered deck, is a very good contender and like very strong, able to swing and come back off of deletions pretty well because of that inheritable from the promo Devimon, from the promo Demi Devimon. And then I believe I believe it was 45th place. I'm seeing here 45th was Ray's HMG. So show them some love. Hard mode games. Ray's one of the most popular videos on YouTube for learning how to play the game. If you've seen that, so he got 45th with purple. I believe it was purple purple Anubismon and some other kind of purple good stuff build. I don't remember off the top of my head, but yeah, purple between 5th place in the top 8s, a lot of representation in the top 40s. Purple is really good this meta. It's not terribly best contender, but I think it's very solid tier 2 deck with the placements that we have been seeing this weekend. So shout outs to Team Purple, they're doing really good. And then I believe finally the last event we have for this core TCG tournament was Danny Oko with 10th place finish. Amazing. It feels bad to get just bubbled out of top 8 like that, but like, man, mad respect. Out of 242 people, you have to play out of your mind to do that well. So he was playing yellow Wargryemon. I'm not sure if there's any spicy text. Hopefully he's got that deck profile coming up, in which case I will link you, sir. Good luck to you. And yeah, so 10th place, another yellow Wargryemon. Seems like he's playing against yellow Wargryemon here because of the Salamon and the, what do you call it, Chaosmon Volderon top end. So that's just a lot of representation. Show their Twitch some love, Danny Oko. A lot of representation for yellow. Yellow seems to be the most popular color in this meta right now, with Wargryemon being a popular top end. And there's so many other great megas that you can shuffle between. You know, you could play Shine Greymon or you could play Monstermon. So yeah, yellow base is very strong in this meta right now because it got so many powerful tools between Blinding Ray, Wargryemon, Bushiagumon. The list goes on and on. So the big takeaway we're getting from that right now is that the yellow Wargryemon is incredible. Green OTK and purple seem to be a lot of follow-up sleeper hits that people were expecting green OTK to come in and do well, which is Grand Kuwagamon with a promo Palmon to give it jamming, and then you just swing and go into Chaosmon to swing for another 3 if you get the full Digiburst off. So that's what a green OTK is. People were expecting it to come in and do perform well, and I do believe it got second at PPG's tour tournament as well. So let's go ahead and go into that. So we got, so here we got Pro Play Games. So this was the top 8 for Pro Play Games. They will be releasing deck lists soon. So once that is up, I will put that in the description for you guys so you can go in and see the actual deck lists fully themselves for up to top 8. So here we have 4 Wargreymons in top 8. So this is continuing the story of the official Bandai Core TCG tournament, where Wargreymon is by far the most popular meta pick right now because it is just so strong. It can play through so much because let's see, if you don't see your tamers right, if you don't have a chance to play them out yet, you're trying to chuck them at 1, as long as they have Blinding Ray, it doesn't matter because you just discard a security, go to 3. Now I can play Wargreymon, no big deal. So they can play through that. They can play so many amazing rookies off of Angelwomon's Inheritable for free. Because you just get the like Bushiagu to swing for game. You get Lucemon, which is a huge 10k beater and still recovers +1. You know, fantastic card, fantastic deck that puts a lot of pressure on the opponent. But we see some interesting. The more interesting, I think, big takeaway from here is that the first place finish was Imperial Dramon, just pure Imperial Dramon, and that another Imperial with a blue OTK. Blue Imperial Rush seems to be like some kind of rookie rush based with Imperialmon top end. So 2 Imperials in top 8 for the Pro Play Games tournament. So that is amazing. So I got a couple of videos up on my video about Blue Imperial being like a sleeper hit this meta. And a lot of people were like, is it actually good into this meta with these decks running around? And it's like, yes, because Wargreymon hurts itself a lot, and all Imperial Dramon needs to do is hide in raising, have your tamer set up, and then boom, I got 3 checks off of Imperialmon alone. If you got Lobo in hand, you just win right there if they set themselves to 3 security. So Yellow has to be careful and really play the grind game of recovery, or else you play right into Imperialmon OTKing you, which also makes you a lot more cautious about even doing your security removing effects once you've hit 3, because you gotta hope that you got your recovery ready, otherwise Imperial will blow you out. So it's a really good matchup into Yellow, actually. Into Green OTK, also another good matchup because with its restand abilities, you could do a lot of chip damage. You can still go into Pyodramon, restand with Digivolving into Imperial Dramon, swing again, and then restand, and then you don't swing. So then you leave them at 1 security if they don't have a tamer out, so they can't flower cannon you, they can't Nidhogg your board. You are putting all this pressure on them, chipping at them away. And they got to hope to get into Grand Kuwagamon to be able to climb up back fast enough. So yeah, Imperialmon has really great matchups into a lot of the top meta contenders right now. So that is fantastic for them. And I know Megazoo is something that's predicted to be popular right now. We're not seeing too much of it in this tournament results, but in case that does go up, Imperial Dramon just jams through all of their threats. So yeah, Imperialmon's a really good meta call right now, honestly. A lot of people are predicting it, including myself, to be a very solid tier 2 deck, but honestly it might be 1.5 depending on how the meta ends up shipping up. Do not sleep on that deck list. So yeah, first place Imperial Digimon. The deck list will be going up soon. Maybe they'll. I'll assume they have a YouTube channel where they're gonna want to do their profile. In which case, for sure I will link that. Let me know when it's up. I'll link it. And if not, anyone who top 8, top 16 this entire tournament, more than welcome to come on and do a profile on here. Or if you want to do both, like one on your channel, one on here, link yours, whatever. I just want to see the community grow and help everyone get discovered and glow up with your channels. You know, like Joe Dobby, bro. Like earlier, his sub count, like bro, that sub count needs to be up way higher. That man is grinding. Show him some love. Critical hit, I believe. Limit Break TCG was the channel for sure. Show them some love too. Let's all thrive together, kings and queens. So we got second place was Green OTK. So that was I was saying throughout the video, like the second best meta predicted deck. So Green OTK was second place. Nidhogg is like more of the control option. The focus of the deck is really Crank Wargryemon and Chaosmon. So that is cool that one got second to Imperial Digimon, because like as I said, Imperial Digimon is able to rush you down so fast and avoid your Nidhoggs with its abilities. So it's kind of a tough matchup for green. Then you got third place, you got Yellow Wargryemon, and then from there out, it seems like it was just more Yellow Wargryemon and Purple. But we see here Purple, you know, Purple made another top 8 finish. Purple Metal Garurumon made another top 8 finish at the Pro Play Games Tour, top 8 at the Core TCG, and we got a lot in top 30s and top 40s. So we see that top 100 in general. We see that Purple is like really good, solid tier 2 deck. It is able to sneak in some wins and get there pretty good if you know how to pilot it. So yeah, if you're interested in Purple, definitely give it a shot. Explore the colors. We'll get some deck profiles up for you guys. I'm sure these players got their deck profiles as well, and you could like start building off of that. So yeah, Wargryemon, by far the popular deck. We got some good contenders to go up against it though, in Green OTK and Imperial Digimon. And like, just look at this top 8. Yes, Wargryemon takes up half of it, like literally half, but you gotta admit, like, the entire rest of it is incredibly diverse. You have Imperial Digimons, 2 Imperial Digimons that are not even the same build. One is pure Imperial Digimon, and one seems to be, I'm assuming, Rookie Rush Imperial Digimon top end, which is really cool. Then you got Purple Metal Garurumon, and then you got Green OTK. So overall, even with half of it being taken up with Wargryemon, it's still a very diverse top 8. Because if you look at fighting game top 8s, a lot of them will be like at the same character and stuff like that. If you look at Yu-Gi-Oh top 8s, a lot of them will be like 3 decks and stuff, depending on the meta. So yeah, this is really cool to see the early Booster Set 4 meta being so diverse, and I hope this holds up because that's really awesome. I mean, yeah, with how much well we're seeing Wargryemon do, I'm assuming a lot of people will tech for it, and then Wargryemon will start teching against that and stuff. So we'll be having some pretty diverse top 8s. I feel like this is the meta for it. So we do have some deck profile breakdowns of these. So this is the 4th place finish, Max Rarity Gaming. Max Rare, is that a pun? Like Max Rarity? That's really cute. I love your name, dude. Max Rarity Gaming. Dalen Max, top 4 PPG. So this is a top 4 list here. He got top 4. Does it say what specifically? Maybe in the video he says.
Played Wargryemon. Yeah,
so top 4 finish. He played Wargryemon, so definitely check out this video. It's in the should be in the top right now. Then you could yeah, go here. So it's a really interesting list. I definitely encourage you because this guy has some really spicy text that I think I could see exactly why it let him get to top 4, give him the edge. So I definitely want to encourage you guys to watch this video. Yeah, it is Yellow Wargryemon with some really good text. You got the Pulse Month and stuff to play off of Angelomon. But there is I believe it is Makomon, which is an incredible tech choice. And seeing the video, I totally get it. I totally see how that gives him such an edge in the mirror. So like definitely go there, watch that video, see how fantastic. But yeah, basically another Wargryemon in top. Shout outs to them for performing that well. And I do believe here he gives us his rounds, his matchups. So we see round 1 was Purple Metal Garurumon, so we see it doing well throughout the tournament. Round 2 was Yellow Wargryemon, the mirror. Round 3 was Imperialmon to Dan Bang. So the only loss he had until final round, top 8, was to the guy who won the tournament. So man, you played great, dude. Round 4 was Yellow Wargryemon, round 5 was Yellow Wargryemon, round top 8, Yellow Wargryemon, top 4, Nidhoggmon. So we see like 4 Wargryemon, so super popular deck this meta. That is the popular deck for this one. So if you guys want to tech against anything, you're gonna have to tech in hate to Wargryemon. Top 4 was Nidhoggmon, top 8 was Yellow Wargryemon. Yeah, so that is how it's shaping up right now. And then we got Mario's Gaming World. So I believe he's probably gonna do a profile on this. He is playing Blue-Green Rookie Rush. Blue-Green Rookie Rush updated for BT4 with that Strabimon and the Lobomon for your tamers. You know what to dig for them. So he made top 16. I'm not sure the exact placement, but it's a 3-1 finish for top 16, which is very respectable and really amazing. It is a 3-1 finish, so he could have easily made top 8. I believe it was a bubble out is what happened, getting bubbled, which is always unfortunate. But you know, I should still be very proud of your achievement. It's not easy at all to get top 16. So man, yeah, Rookie Rush just looks like he's still able to compete, getting a top 16 finish off of the Pro Play Games Tour, which is a 100-person tournament. above 100-person tournament. And the thing is, there's a lot of hate for Rookie Rush, like just naturally. You don't even have to tech it anymore. All these decks have a ton of natural Rookie Rush hate now. So be able to pilot that to top 16 and still perform is really cool for Rookie Rush players. So that was our meta analysis for BT4. So the big takeaway we see here, guys, is that simply put, Wargryemon is the deck to beat. An amazingly powerful deck that is very oppressive in how much it can play through your opponent trying to mess it up. It can play through so much of it. It can power through and brute force so much damage and just wipe your board. Untitled has a very good matchup into a lot of the top decks, being OTK and Yellow Wargryemon. So just by nature of being able to like sneak out these wins, Yellow Wargryemon is a very good anti-meta pick, if anything. Next we have the second best predicted deck, Green OTK. It is able to get up there pretty fast. Being able to sneak out wins. If you're not ready for it, it'll run away with the game. And we see a really interesting development from this was the Purple Wargryemon is a really great solid tier 2 deck, very high up there tier 2, able to compete and will definitely perform. So definitely look into that if you're interested in playing purple. If you know, a lot of people are saying like it's just not good this meta, it's like it can perform. Wargryemon is a very powerful card that lets you cheat out options, and being able to cheat out options is always going to be a huge boon to any deck. So that was the Booster Set 4 meta analysis. So this was first major weekend for it. So there's many more meta analyses to come. And who knows how the meta will end up shaping up. There'll be so much to change up. I bet this will look completely different by the end of the meta, because like a Booster Set 1.5 meta looked completely different by the end with the red-yellow security control. I do believe there was one red-yellow security control somewhere in top 32. I believe I was told like whispers here and there, but I didn't see it, the list running around. So who knows, maybe that'll become more popular as it goes on, or maybe it just has a bad matchup with this meta, who knows. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope this video was very informative for you in helping you decide what you want to play, or if you just want to know what's going down in the Digimon TCG meta and keep up to date. Thank you for watching. Let me know what you want to see in future videos, and until those next videos, remember to stay hungry until you get a taste of victory.